Hello YouTube, Danger83 back again. Get yourself a drink. This could be a long one. Yeah, I've picked up quite a bit over the last week. Some from the midweek Wednesday booter. A couple of booters actually. There weren't a lot of people there, but I picked some stuff up from. Some from Cash Generator and Cash Converter over in West Bromwich, where I popped to when I had a day off work with the little one over half term. Went to the night store, picked up some games. And if you follow me on Instagram or you see me on the Facebook groups, you'll see I've gone massive haul over the weekend at the booters. So I'll move on with it quickly. So if you don't like PlayStation 2 games, by the way, this is not the video for you, because just looking here, there might be 30 PlayStation 2 games I've picked up. So I'll start with them. First off, I went to the Wednesday booter. I was talking to a chap who I'd seen there before, and he said he'd just asked this girl if she got any games. She said no, and then he said she's just pulled out a pile of PlayStation 1 games which some old boy picked up. They were £1 each. There's a couple of good titles in there as well. Dino Crisis 2 was one that stands out, and she had the 2 Final Fantasy games there, but she clocked them and said she wasn't selling them, so she put them back in the cart. It's a gorgeous day today. I don't drink very often, in fact very rarely, but I fancy a beer today. So anyway, this old boy chucked this PlayStation 2 game down, saying, "Oh, PlayStation 2 game there." So I quickly dived on it because it was in an envelope like a jiffy bag. So I bent down and looked at it. I said, "How much for the PS2 game?" He said £150. And I looked at it. It's got awesome cel-shaded graphics, and it's a title I'd never seen before. And it's Dragon Quest. I understand this is a franchise that's been going a long time. When I've spoken to a friend. £150. It's all box complete, disc and everything. So I've looked it up. It seems to be not a very cheap title as far as PS2 goes. I mean, I love collecting for the PS2 because, as you'll see here, I've picked up games for pittance like £1.50p. If I was going to be starting collecting, not that I've been collecting forever, but anyone who's new who's watching this video, get on the PS2. It's very affordable. And there's a massive games range on there. If you're just into enjoying playing the games, PS2 is the place to be. That's all I got from that boot sale, gaming related, I think. Oh no, I tell a lie. I picked up this Sega lock-on. It is complete in the box. The box is a bit tatty, the one side. It seems to all be there. Should have put it together and wore it, to be fair. That would have been a cool intro. I think I paid £8 for that. I'm not sure what the going rate is for them, but I'm pretty sure I paid £8 for it. And I picked up a copy of SimCity 2000 on the Game Boy Advance off him, but I can't put my hands on it at the moment. So I went on to the next booter, and let me get this right. I bought this bundle off a woman. I want to say I paid £6 for these 4 games. A couple of PS2 titles and 2 PS3 titles. Predator, Concrete Jungle. I love the Predator franchise. If you've ever seen my figure collection up there, I've got Predator figures everywhere. Goblin Commander. Looking at the back, this looks like a World of Warcraft sort of game. It just looked cool, and I've never seen it before, so I picked it up in this little bundle here. Binary Domain. Another. If I see a game that I've not heard of and it's cheap enough, I'll pick it up. And this was a game I hadn't heard of, and it's made by Sega. And everyone in the comments is going to go, "Have you not heard of this game?" Well, I hadn't. Sorry. And Dragon Age Origins. I know Dragon Age is a pretty good franchise. I think I haven't got it, but I just bundled these all together and knocked a few quid off, and had them basically. The next 4 games. There's a couple of really dud titles, but it was for £1, 25p a game. I'm not going to turn it down. Burnout. I love the Burnout series. I always get mixed up which ones I've got, so I'll pick this one up. 25p. I'm not going to moan. Paris Dakar Racing. I don't know. It was like one of the better titles that were chucked down there. Jeremy Graves Supercross. Probably won't ever play it, but again, it was the better of the other titles that were there, were like FIFA and that. So It's right, the sun's beaming right through my window. I'm trying to get the glare off. And Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. I do like Star Wars. I've got a fair few games, so you know, 25p each. I'm not going to grumble at that. Now these next lot, they're all from either cash converter or cash generator, one of the two. And other than the first title, all the rest are £1 each. But at least there you can check your discs whether they're scratched or not before you pick them up, so that was pretty cool. Paid £3 for this PS3 title, Final Fantasy 13-2, I think that's how you say. Still got the sleeve. It was £3. I don't know if I paid over the odds on that, but it's in good condition, so I picked that up. All these now, up until I say, not now, I think, they were all £1 each, and they were all from, as I say, cash converters or cash generators, I think. Tomb Raider, Legend. I keep picking this up, thinking it's the one I've got, and it's not. I think it's anniversaries that I haven't got, and I keep picking up the wrong one. But for £1, I'm not going to say no. I knew I'd got this, but it was in nice condition, double disc, all there. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. It'll just get traded in at some point. Same with this, Resident Evil Outbreak. I know I've got that. I know I've got the normal copy as well, not just the Platinum. So, again, they were good games, so I won't go in there. Now, I picked this up thinking I ain't got it, and I have got it. But I paid £1 and I love the Punisher. So, these are just all going to be traded or sold at some point. And Star Wars Battlefront, that was £1. Battlefront 2, sorry. I know I've got that. Probably change the box on this because it's a bit ripped. And again, they'll just go into being trade fodder. Duel Masters. Now, I picked this up. One, because it's by Atari, and two, I've got a carry case for it somewhere. Apparently it comes with cards or something. It's got a really nice shiny screen. I probably shouldn't be showing you with the sun glaring, but it has. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I like the Wolfenstein games. I think I've got one on the PS3. I'm pretty sure I have. And I know the little one's got one on the Xbox 360. Well, I'm sure he said he had. I'm sure he said he had anyway. He said he's played it. I don't know. And Hitman Contracts. Now, I'm unsure how many Hitman games come out. Oh, jeez, that son's a killer. Hitman games come out on PS2. So if anyone could tell me, that would be greatly appreciated. And I'm just checking my pile now. I'm pretty sure all this stuff now is going to be from the booters. I'm just going to stick to doing PlayStation 2 games so I can go through them and then I'll move on. So these are either from a Saturday or Sunday booter. Juiced, that was 50p. But for some reason, it's got the Platinum disc in it and no manual. But look, for 50p, I'm going to pick up a game that I can play. It's as simple as that for 50p. Some of these are from a guy who just chucked all his games down on some tarpaulin. They're all PS2 games. I do think he had a couple of the original Xboxes. It's alright, the sweat's going in my eyes. It's absolutely boiling in my room today. I'm a bit like Ant Harper, except for my face isn't as red as in his latest video. I think he must have had too much sun at that booth we went to the weekend. Anyway, this guy got them all out on the tarpaulin. There was £1 each, and as soon as £1 each, I was like, picking up what I wanted. My mate Liam, who I was with on Sunday, he was picking up what he wanted, and we had some real good deals. Ultimate Spider-Man. £1. That sun is doing my head in. There you go. I think I can just about get him so it don't glare. I ain't even going to pronounce that. I know it's them silly little ball things that transform that the kids collect, so if you can just see it, Baku now, or whatever it is, £1. So I'm flicking through because I know some of these were more. Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks, that was £1. Virtua Fighter 4, that was £1. All these were off the same guy. He must have been into his fighters. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Yep, this one was off him. Justice League Heroes, that was £1. Someone played this recently. I want to say it was Woodlin. or someone mentioned it, definitely mentioned it, not played it. Woodland played one of the other games, I think that's in here. Miami Vice. And last one, Pound, King of Fighters 2000-2001, which my first instinct was that's got to be a steal because it's a great game, so I picked that up. This one was off a random young lad who I'd seen had got a pile early in the day as I was walking past the boot, and then I couldn't locate where he was. So he must have had some good tiles because they were all gone except for this one, and it was 50p. And his dad said, you should have sold them all at that, see, they'll go for 50p. So I don't know how much he sold his others for, it must be like 20p a game or something. But Star Wars Episode 3. This game cost me 50p, Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. It was in a box with a PlayStation 1 controller, Nicotine Edition, I think. I had not seen a controller so yellow in my life. I almost wanted to buy it to show people, because it was a very nice colour of magnolia, I think. The next slot, I want to find the next slot that I bought off. I know, I'll do this one next. This one I paid £4 for off a reseller. They wanted a £5, but I thought it's got to be worth that because I know the Street Fighter games, especially on the PS2, are expensive games, and I haven't got this one, Street Fighter 2 Hyper, the Anniversary Edition. So I paid £4 for that. That's the most I've ever paid for a PlayStation 2 game. But the fact I got them down to £4 from a £5 was good because they were a reseller. I've bought them before, they're pretty fair to be fair. Fair to be fair, that's a thing to say. Now some of these are off a chap who resells like merchandise. He's got like Star Wars plushie keyring thing with Boba Fett and all that. And I weren't going to ask how much his games was because I thought he's going to cost a fortune, but they weren't. They were 50p, so me and my mate Liam again picked up loads what they wanted. Tetris World. Pretty sure I've got it, but for 50p it might be useful to trade in with someone. That glare today is a nightmare. I can't be bothered to go up and change my blind, I'm going to apologise. No. Dodgeball. This is the game I think I saw Woodland playing, Dodgeball. It does look pretty cool. Not that Woodland's cool, I'm just saying. Mashed Fully Loaded, that was 50p. I think that was it. All these other titles now cost me £1 and they're off various sellers. So there was Ridge Racer 5. I know I haven't got that, so that'll be going in my collection. I've got over 200 PlayStation games now. Probably bordering on 220, 230. That cost me £1. Rocky Legends. I'm not sure if I've got that one. I know there was 2 Rocky games on the PlayStation 2. And I think this is the one I need. Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. This must have been one of the games that was 50p because I'm pretty sure I've got that. But I must have... In fact, is this even mine? Did Liam pick this up? I don't know. Anyway, it's in my pile. Snooze, you lose. Not really. If you'll find out easy, you'll get it back. Really bad game. Now, this 100% Woodland was playing. I might be getting Dodgeball and this mixed up. Or he might have played them both when he's been doing his... on his Xbox, or someone else who was on their Xbox playing games. I know this is crud. That's why I picked it up. Superman Returns, £1. It was off a guy. I got a PlayStation game off him as well, for 50p I think. Gunfighters 2, the story of Jesse James. Another title I haven't seen, so £1. I'm going to pick it up. Shadow Man 2, that was £1. And The Getaway, Black Monday, which I know I haven't got, but I've got The Getaway. But I've also got The Getaway twice because the disc for the first one's in here as well, so I've got both games. As far as I know, they didn't do any like add-ons for the PS2 where you needed the original disc. Right, that is a grueler. I'm just going to have me another swig of beer, wipe my face a bit because the sweat is paling in here. The window's open as well. It's got to be like 25, 26 degrees. It is red hot. So, I'm going to break it up from games for a bit. I'm going to show you some other stuff I picked up and then we'll go back to the games. Last year I was buying boxes of these stickers for £1 from the booter and I could never find the sticker book, and I found one for 20p, so I'll be opening me packets and hopefully completing that book. That'll be cool. Super Mario Brothers on the way. These strategy guides were £1 each. Black Ops 2, beautiful condition that is, it's like it's never been flicked through. Resi Evil 5, bit dog-ended, but it's Resi Evil. I love the Resi Evil series, and you know, it's not too bad. It's just them front covers where it's probably been pushed on and off a shelf, if you know what I mean. What else? Oh, I picked this up on a Wednesday. I played with my heartstrings a bit. It was a charity and they asked how much I wanted to pay for it. It's one of these plug and play things. Normally I only like to pay £1 for these, but I think we gave them 3 because it was for a local hospice. They were a nice elderly couple who were doing it, and they were saying, look, as long as you make a donation, we'll give you that. So I don't feel bad for paying a little bit over the odds for this one because it's going to a good cause. So yeah, I've got a few of these. I might already have that one, but I do like to pick them up because you can move them on pretty easy. Then I bought this one from a reseller on the Sunday, and when I spotted it I thought this is the one that's quite sought after. It's the one with the 2 controllers. I don't know if you can see it, I'll say Street Fighter 2 maybe somewhere on it, just at the top there. Yeah, I paid £3 for this one, but I know this, well obviously it's got Street Fighter and it's got the 6-button controller. I think this one's slightly more sought after, and I definitely haven't got it, so I was always going to pay £3 for that. Geez, what are we on now? We're on 16 minutes. I'm going to try and speed it up a little bit, but I do want to talk about stuff at the end, so if I do a long video, I'll do a long video. I picked this up. This one was £2, and I'd already picked one up earlier in the day for £3 when I was out with my mate Liam on Sunday. And I picked it up, and the other one ain't got a rubber in, and they made me still wanted £3, and because it looked so awesome, I picked it up. And I saw the other one, and Liam goes, well, I'll pay for this one, the £2 one, and you can have the one with the stop in, which I was cool with, because then I got the one and paid £3 for, but I got the stop. And he said, well, I'm not going to put money in it anyway, I'm going to use it as an ornament. But it's really nice. It's proper like China porcelain, whatever it is, you know. It's not made of plastic, Sonic, so that's cool. Right, we're into everything that's not a actual video game. Figure 50p, a Centurion. Don't know which one this is. I've got the blue one, Ace McLeod, up on the shelf. When I saw him, I thought, you know, it looked cool. He used to stand like that, I believe, and go Power Extreme or something, and all the stuff you used to click on him. Pokemon Pokedex. Not got any batteries in it to try it, but I think I paid 50p, so too bad. Picked up this little item for £1. Also, I've not put any new batteries in it, but it's like a Street Fighter. It's got Capcom on it, and it must make sound effects or something, so that's pretty cool. Pardon me. See, this is what happens when you drink fizzy stuff when you're shooting a YouTube video. Don't know how Tooty and that do it. I never noticed them burping. They must be better at editing than me. Anyway, I've just come in from work. I've had a shower, so I'm chilly. Picked up these 3 figures for £2 the 3. They'll just go on my shelf. They're from the new Tron Legacy. There's 3 different ones. See if I can show them you without the glare. None of them have had the thing pulled out the top to activate the Try Me Now thing, so that's cool. It means the batteries won't be corroding inside. So yeah, he wanted, how much did he want? I went £1 each. I said, well, you did the 3 for 2, and he went, yeah, sound. And the last item that's actually not got a game in it, but it is game related, I'm going to try and get it in the shot. It is Max Payne 3 Special Edition. It's not got the game in. This guy had literally, he got 2 of these. I had one and Liam had one. It's got a statue in here, a load of gubbins, like there's a bullet keyring in here that I know. He said he had the Watchdog ones the week before and everyone ate them up. So at £10 this was. I don't know how much they go for. I'm obviously going to get a copy of the game for the PS3 or the Xbox 360 and put it in there to make it complete. But it's just a nice item. The statue's cool with it. They've never been opened. He's obviously bought some ex-shop stock or something. The same guy offered me the original Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars figures. Is it like the troop carrier or the slave carrier or something? There's a big dome one. It's about yay big. It's massive. And a couple of other vehicles. He wanted £30 a lot, which is dirt cheap. But there was a lot missing and there was bits sun coloured. And I said to him, to be fair, I said, your price is pretty bang on. but you need to be someone who's got another one that's not complete to make a complete one out of him, if you know what I mean. But he upset a lot of people because he promised me first refusal. And I said, oh, he said, but I can't get in the car at the moment. He said, if you come back after you've had a bit of a walk around, I'll show you. And I half expected him to come back and he hadn't. He'd sold it like. And when I come back, to be fair, there was people looking up his window, looking at him. And this one guy said, oh, it's really nice, really nice. Because I think he was a bit annoyed that the bloke had kept it for me to have a look at, and I'd come back. And he got it out, and I was really saying, well, I said, you know, I said, if it was like in a bit more complete condition, I know one, you'd be asking more. I said, and two, I'd probably have it for a display piece. But no doubt he sold it, someone else would have picked it up. And as I say, it'd be good if you're a collector and you'd got another one to make a good one out of the two. Because it weren't smashed or nothing, it's just, there was bits missing. And I don't know, it just wasn't something I was interested in at the time, but I appreciate the guy actually kept it when he said he was going to. Right, back onto the games. This one needs a new case, but I've never seen it before. I think I paid 50p. Rayman Jr. Level 1. It's like an educational game, but Rayman. I don't know, I might have a go, might learn something. This one was 50p. I got that when I got the Superman game, Missile Command. And this was in the same box as Juiced. It was 50p as well. Alien Trilogy. I've already got it. I think I've got the non-platinum version, so I'll just get another nicer case and I'll probably move it on. I keep saying I'll move it on. I'll come to that at the end of this little chat. Some Wii games, 50p each. Mario Strikers Charged Football. I love this game on the GameCube, so I'm hoping this is pretty much similar because I love the GameCube version. Sonic and the Secret Rings. And it wouldn't be a weekly pick-up if I hadn't picked up a copy of Super Monkey Ball. This time it's on the Wii. I haven't got this copy, so I think I paid £1.50 for that. I've got a pile of Xbox 360 games, but I picked all these up with an Xbox 360 and I'm having trouble with it keep overheating. I think it's the fan, but if anyone knows, if you can put in the comment below, because I want to swap it, because my Xbox 360 hasn't got the HDMI wire. This one has. I paid £15. It's got 2 controllers, power supplies, and it's had these games come with it. So I was willing to take that gamble on the boot, to be fair. So hopefully I can fix it. What else have I got? Oh god, I've got some more PS3 games. Anyway, I picked up one Game Boy game. This is the only really retro stuff I know. Everything else is not retro really to speak. It's all pretty modern. Parasol Star Rainbow Island 2 on the Game Boy. He got loads of Game Boy stuff. He wanted like £5 for Super Mario Land, Mario Land 2, £5. Like all the stuff that I'd only want to pay a couple of quid for was like £5. This was £2, so I picked it up because I wanted it. I ain't got it. Oh, jeez, I'm dropping stuff now. I picked up this for the DS, Rainbow Island Revolution. I don't know if I've got it, but if I have got it, it's not boxed. I've paid £2 for this, so I love Rainbow Island from back in the days when I used to play it on my Amstrad. And I paid £2 for this, Grand Theft Auto, Chinatown Wars. Another cel-shaded game if you look on the back. If I move my big fat fingers, you'll be able to see. And I was gutted when Ant Harper did his video last night, because he started talking about cel-shaded games, because he picked one up. I thought, well, I've picked up 2 and I'm just going to think, oh, he's just copied that idea I've had, but now I've picked them up as well. And I think I paid £2 each for these PS3 titles, all complete. Blur, not to be confused with the band. Genji, wherever you pronounce it, some Japanese martial arts sword fighting thing. And of course the classic Sega Rally. That glare. Next time I shoot a video and it's a sunny day, I'm drawing the blind, but not today. Right, and that's everything I picked up. So, that's really everything really. Other than, this Friday, I should be paying a deposit, well, my deposit, my money, to have a stall at Retro Revival. It's at the Bescott Stadium in Walsall this year. I'll put a link to their website. It's basically, it's a bit like a merger of Play Blackpool, where you got all the free arcade machines, pinball machines and everything, and Doncaster Retro Market, because there's going to be about 5 or 6 people selling, and me, I'm just an independent seller. I ain't part of a stall. I messaged the guy, I said, look, I need to sell some of my stuff because I've got too much stuff that I've been picking up in bundles and not moving on. Can I have a store? And he was like, yeah, sound. And I've ummed and ahed about whether to do it or not, because my mate who I was going to do it with Ant at Retro Games Collector, I don't think he's doing one now, and I'd have liked to have done a stall next to him so you've got the banter all day. But he's not, but I'm going to do it on my own. I want to say it's the 30th and 31st of July. Whatever it is, it's the last weekend in July. So if you're not doing anything, come on down, because I'll be cheaper than all them people who's selling it at retail price, because I actually don't want to take it home. Much like I did at Doncaster. If anyone saw me at Doncaster, like, I did sell quite a bit, because it's just stuff I've picked up in bundles or at the booter. Because the way I see it is, if I make money on it, I'm going to put it back in the hobby. It's, you know, it's going to nothing else other than that, you know what I mean? It's like collecting for free. So yeah, I'll be at Retro Revival hopefully at the end of July. In fact, no, hopefully. I'm paying my money this Friday and I'll have a store. I'll either have my missus helping me out selling some of her artwork, or I might try and twist Ant's arm to help me out. So, because if you help me out, I think you get into the event for free anyway, so you might as well come and help me sell some stuff for a bit and get to go around the event. So if any of you guys are going to that, come over and say hello. Other than that, I don't think I've got any other updates. I mean, I'll be shooting videos when I can. I'm going away on a stag week in a couple of weekends time, so there'll be no booting there. As you can see in the background, I've got legendary wings legendary wings running in the background on my retro trio, just to prove it's working. That's a USA game, by the way, so you can see it's running fine. Today's t-shirt, you can see a bit more of it. I don't bother ironing anymore, I just put on weight, it gets through the creases. It's proper Street Fighter 2. It's not faded, that's the way it was when I bought it. I want to say I bought it from TK Maxx like about 2 years ago. So yeah, that's everything really. As always, if you like me comments, if you like me contents, like, comment and subscribe. Jeez, I've only drunk half this can and I'm messing up all my lines. Like, comment and subscribe. I'll always get back to you. So ta-ra for now, see you on the next one.